During Prophet Joseph's lifetime, the Israelites went to Egypt and grew in number throughout time. However, the new Pharaoh viewed the Israelites as a danger and enslaved them, putting them to harsh labor. Pharaoh had issued an edict ordering the death of all newborn Hebrew males at the time Musa was born. But Allah intended to elevate Musa to the status of prophet. Motivated by a divine revelation, his mother submerged him in the Nile River in a basket and put her faith in Allah to keep him safe. Allah made a promise in Quran by saying, "Do not fear and do not grieve. We will return him to you and make him one of the messengers." This promise was fulfilled when Pharaoh's wife, Asiya, discovered Musa in a basket and raised him as her own child. Musa grew up at the center of Egyptian authority, surrounded by the riches and wisdom of one of the most advanced civilizations of the time. Musa, as a young man, was extremely troubled by his people's treatment, who were under cruel rule of Pharaoh. A watershed moment came when he murdered an Egyptian overseer while protecting an Israelite slave. Even though the killing was unintentional, Musa was compelled to escape Egypt. The Quran relates Musa's response to the incident. He pleaded for pardon and acknowledged his error. He escaped to Midian, instructed by Allah to seek safety and begin the next stage of his life. In Midian, Musa's character and perseverance were strengthened. After assisting two ladies at a well, he was invited to their father's residence. This was Prophet Shu'aib, who noticed Musa's virtues and invited him to stay with him and marry his daughter. Musa's experience as a shepherd in Midian was crucial. The practice of shepherding sheep is sometimes seen as divine training for prophets, teaching them patience, leadership, and compassion. The Holy Quran and Bible describes a very significant event of Moses' life. When he was traveling with his family towards Mount Sinai, he saw a fire and bush and approached it. Allah spoke to Musa directly from the bush, signaling the start of his prophetic mission to liberate Israelites. The Quran highlights the purity of the earth around the bush and the direct contact between Allah and Musa, a rare privilege bestowed upon just a few prophets. Musa, armed with holy miracles and accompanied by his brother Harun as assistant, returned to Egypt. He addressed Pharaoh, conveying Allah's word and requesting the liberation of the Israelites from slavery. To prove the authenticity of their mission, Musa performed several miracles by Allah's command. But Pharaoh started mocking him and invited the greatest magicians in Egypt to oppose Musa in an effort to discredit him. On a public show, the sorcerers made a show of throwing their staffs and ropes, which magically transformed into snakes. But when Musa hurled his staff to the ground, it transformed into a genuine serpent that ate the sorcerers' creations. When the sorcerers saw this, they realized it was true and bowed down in trust, expressing their confidence in the Lord of Musa and Harun. They maintained their newfound faith in the face of the Pharaoh's wrath and threats of harsh punishment. Despite witnessing miracles and clear signs from Prophet, Pharaoh's heart remained harsh and stubborn. He refused to set the Israelites free and continued to mistreat them. In retaliation, Allah sent a series of plagues on Egypt, each more devastating than the previous, including Nile River turned into bloody frog swarms. The death of his firstborn son ended the Pharaoh's stubbornness. In fear and despair, he called Musa and Harun and let the Israelites flee from Egypt. The Israelites hastily grabbed their goods and fled under Musa's command, signaling the start of the Exodus. Shortly afterwards' departure, the Pharaoh regretted his decision and summoned his army to recapture the Israelites. Musa led the Israelites to the banks of the Red Sea as the Egyptian army pursued them. In this period of trouble, Allah instructed Musa to strike the sea with his staff. The water miraculously split, revealing a dry way for the Israelites to travel. As they approached the opposite side, the floods closed in, drowning Pharaoh and his army. This incident signaled the ultimate end of Pharaoh's oppression and the emancipation of the Israelites.